right, my minions, understand this. You need someone like this in your life.
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people.
Whose car are we gonna take?
So, yes, you need that ride or die person. You need that, at least one. I've got many, but you need at least one person like that in your life. No questions asked. Hey, let's go. Now, my response to that, I need your help. I can tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later. And we're gonna hurt some people. My response would have been, all right, well, let me get my gear. No questions asked. You set the ground rules, but I'm here for you. I got you covered. No matter what, let's do this. If you feel the need that you want to talk about it later, we can. So that's my response. I'm gonna grab my gear. Tag me in. I'm ready to go for you. I got you covered. So I've got many people I'm blessed enough to have many people like that in my life, and you need to. I don't care if you're king of the nerds, and I say that with respect because I'm a nerd. I can geek out all damn day talking about Star Wars and Harry Potter and the Marvel Cinematic Universe and whatever, So, I mean, no disrespect whatsoever, but if you are, 5'11", 80 pounds soaking wet, king of the nerds type, you still need that person in your life that's going to be there with you and encourage you and be down for you no matter what. No questions asked, Everybody needs that one person in their life. At least one. Gather as many as you can. I'm fortunate enough to have many, many people in my life that are like that. I could be hundreds of miles away. I call them up and tell them, hey, shit just hit the fan. I need you right now. And somehow they will manage to parachute in 10 minutes. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to question it, and vice versa. Mike knows, my brother Mike, Mike's from Mike Carl. He knows if he needs me, I got him. No questions asked. There's other people also in my life that they know. Hey, contact Anthony. He's got you. No questions asked. Mask up and do what we got to do. So, and I got my own personal story to share with you. Anyone who knows me knows that I'll say some of the most outlandish craziness just to, make my people laugh, make those that I care about laugh and make them feel better about whatever's going on in their life, cheer them up, whatever. So I was coming in to the job site one day, and my man, we trained together, we survived together, we fought together, came in and he just looked beat. I don't know, he was just down. You could tell, I could read him. So I walked up to him dude, I said to him, dude, you look like you need either a hug or a prostitute. And he just, whatever was messing with him at the time vanished. He just started laughing. And that's the point. It's outlandish. No, I have never, ever been with a prostitute. I've never hired a prostitute, and it is what it is. And I don't knock prostitutes. You do what you gotta do. But it was just outlandish. It's just one scale to the other. You look like you need a hug, and it just goes to the extreme. Or prostitute. Both are comforting. I'm just saying. So I'll say stuff like that just to, again, it served its purpose. It made him laugh, cheered him up. Whatever was bothering him for that moment didn't exist. And he got to laugh, and his spirits was uplifted. And that was the whole point, But, so this is my typical thing when someone pisses me off. I'll walk with one of my people and just remind me again why it's bad to punch people. On this particular day, I happened to change it up, and I said, remind me again why I can't just shoot people. Someone had pissed me off, I forget what, And I'm rational, I'm logical, I'm cool, calm, and collected. So, I'm very professional, so I'll do what I need to deal with. But then, behind the scenes, off site, off camera, whatever, everybody's got a vent. So that's why I came to my guy. I'm like, dude, remind me again why I can't just shoot people. And he said, can't you? Wasn't the normal response that I get from people. I'm like, I'm just saying, I go around just shooting people. Why not? And he looked at me, he said, well, you know what? I'll dial 811. At the time, I didn't know what 811 was. So I asked him, like, what's that? He's like, oh, that's the number you dial to find out if there are any gas lines or power lines in a particular area for when we need to go dig the hole and hide the body. Fucked me up. Blew my damn mind. Because that was not the response I was thinking of. I usually get. Usually I'll ask, like, remind me again why I can't just punch people, and someone will say, well, because you'll go to jail. Fair enough. You know, that's the normal response I get from people. My guy said he'll dial 811. That's my dude. That's my ride or die. That's my, whose car we gonna take? That's the similar response. No questions asked. He didn't care. He's got me. He's gonna help me hide the body, and we'll figure it out afterwards. Didn't ask what happened. Didn't ask why the person pissed me off. Didn't ask why I had shot somebody. He just said, I'm dialing 811. We're gonna get this fixed. Mind you, I have not shot nobody, but I'm just saying, and I don't go around punching people. But that's my dude. He showed me that yes, he's got me covered no matter what. So you need someone like that in your life. I've got several people, anyone who's served in the military or law enforcement or anything where you kind of got that camaraderie and bond. You'll have multiple people like that in your life, but you need at least one. I even asked my son, I showed him that clip and I asked him, like, do you got someone like this in his life? He's got someone like that in his life, and I'm happy he does. Everyone needs that one. Scour the internet, create a connection with somebody, create a bond with somebody, and find that person. If you don't have that person, be that person for someone, you know. Hopefully you can be that person for someone. But I'm just saying, you need someone like that in your life. And again, it'll be that person that if you're even to just cheer you up on one of your worst days. You know, like I did with my guy. I said something outlandish, she cheered him up, and then after that we, talked about what was bothering him, whatever. You know, you need at least that one person, Like, and people don't like to talk about this, but mental health issues and depression, stuff like that is real, people. You could be that one defining moment that stops somebody from eating the damn gun. You could. Just cheering them up. You discuss, if you could do the research on mental health and mental health consumers and people who have mental health issues, and they're recoverable. But there's been some studies and interviews on people that more than one occasion, just someone, random stranger, asking them how they're doing, or saying hello to them, or saying something nice to them, prevented them from committing suicide. They had plans on committing suicide, and that one interaction saved them. And they're doing much better now, So you never know who you're going to help with that kindness, being kind, and just being that person. You might save your guy's life. There are plenty of people, best friends, and a person committed suicide and their best friend had no idea. There's not always an indication. Sometimes there are, sometimes they're not. Sometimes you just kind of think, well, there's nothing to it. So you never know. But anyways, yes, my point is you need that person in your life. Be that person for somebody. So that's all I got for you. I appreciate you being here. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see y'all next time. Have a good one. Where's my button? It's not working.